It's Bernadette. Beautiful Bernadette Tarot. Beautiful butterfly Bernadette Tarot. I just want to go ahead and touch some base, touch on some things in reference to a tarot card and an oracle card so that people can know the difference. This is a this is not the card that I want to use. I will just use this one's fine. So this is an oracle card. This is a tarot card. Okay. Oracle cards, these are the ones I use because I can get messages from the other side to assist me with a person's reading. What I mean by that is you can use this card and you could apply it if it fits. If I usually 99.9% of the time I wait on messages from the other side to let me know that if this is the case, if I go ahead and I pull a reading for you and I'm like, um, okay, this is the card that I pull for you is it's a family card. It says loving your friends and family central to your life purpose, right? If it applies, the spirit says it does applies in this situation, then yeah, say it the way that it is on the card. If it's not, and it's something about the family, spirit is going to tell me, okay, let this person know to beware of a family member. Um, there's a particular family member that has an issue with the way they're living their life, may be jealous of them, needing your help and not wanting to help you in return. You know, this is why I use the oracle cards. Okay, because I'm working with spirit. Spirit gives me the messages. If it's this one to apply, then fine, I'll apply it. I can pull this card 1,000 different ways, maybe more than that. Pull it 1,000 different times, and I'm going to get a different reading in regards to family. That's why I like the cards, oracle cards, because I can get the messages through spirit, right? Okay, so we have that. For those who knows what the hangman means, you know the precise definition. So it's going to always apply to whatever the person is doing a reading on for you. It's going to always apply. So, magician means, hangman. You see how he basically killing or putting into a dead situation. I want to make sure that I have the correct meaning. I do um, use tarot cards, but I don't use them often. But I want to make sure we're doing it. hmm So, for traders. So, the hangman is the card that suggests ultimate surrender, sacrifice, or being suspended in time, or the depiction, shameful image of a trader being punished in a manner common at the time of traders. Some vision portray Judas and include the bags of silver in his hand. In the upright position, it means letting go, breaking old patterns, circumspection, suspension. So what this card would mean in a love relationship is you are feeling, like you're putting too much in a situation that's pretty much dead, you know, and you're embarrassed by it. You know what I mean? You're too much into it, putting you're all into a situation that's just not going to change. Basically, how do you apply that to a love and relationship reading? You're involved with someone who is not going to change. So it's like you're wasting your time in this situation. You're going to always keep putting yourself in the hangman position. You're going to always do the most for this person, the situation, and it's not going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? So here goes the hangman tarot in love. When it comes to love and relationship can signify letting go of bad habits, bad lovers, bad experience, bad feelings, bad decisions, or bad thoughts, just like moving on. You know what I mean? You're pretty much stuck in this situation that is not, you know, not providing you any benefits, So you could apply a hangman situation to a job. Here it's time for you to move on. You're trying to, you've been trying to get a better position or get a raise, but you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, but you're still getting the end results. See how that is? And you're probably saying, what's wrong with that? It's a lot wrong with that. So the tarot reader will tell you what you want to hear with tarot cards, because it's so black and white. I hope that makes sense. If you understand what I mean in regards to tarot cards, I would know how to apply this to your everyday life. Nothing changes. So what I mean is, we're going to go ahead and apply this card the same way every time we pull it. It's going to be the same shit. So if I go ahead and pull this card out for your love and relationship, I just read to you what that means. If I pull this card out in regards to your job, it's going to be the same thing. And the thing is that they may not even be the case. So what other option do you have in regards to using these cards? That's why a lot of people use tarot cards. That's why they have a lot of viewers. They know this shit like the back of their hand. That's why I don't use a lot of tarot cards in my readings. Anybody can pick up a deck, study all 72 cards, the major arcanas, the minor arcanas. So you're probably, Brenda, what is your point? What are you talking about? I pull this hangman card for you in regards to your lover. I do a reading for your friend. Pull the same fucking card, right? In regards to her lover. It's the same. It's not telling you much. It's not doing shit. So, okay, you asked me, Bernadette, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the oracle card or the tarot card? I don't deal with the tarot cards. The information just doesn't change. So I'm going to tell a million fucking people the same shit? That's what I'm trying to tell you people about in regards to tarot cards. It's the same shit at the end of the day. If I go ahead and pull out the Empress and apply that to you and your family member, if they get the same card, you're going to get the same result, the same answer. If I go ahead and put the Page of Swords, Three of Wands, let's not forget the Death card, okay? The ending of situation, the beginning of something. Okay, I pull this card for you. One, it can actually mean a death, right? Or what they say the card means in the deck. The death is the ending to something, the beginning to something new. How do you apply that to love? The relationship that you're with this person is dead. But this has to end so that you can get something better or good. Or the start of a new relationship. Something that would fit you, right? How do you apply that to money? This job is a dead-end job. You're going to be gone from this job. You may get fired, whatever the case may be. That door is going to close. It's going to be done with. You're going to walk into something better. Same shit. It doesn't change. That's why I don't mess with judgment card. We all know, and the thing is that if you read the cards, you can a lot of these cards actually give you a picture of what the card can mean. 9 times out of 10, you don't need to. I'm sorry, I'm itching. 9 times out of 10, you don't need to look at the book. You don't have to look at the book of instructions. You know what they are, okay? Knight of Cups, like, There's even cards. Now, if you're using a deck of cards that incorporates tarot and oracle, which I do have, I don't see readily available to me, but there's cards that have that. These are another deck that I have purchased. These are oracle cards on how you receive the messages from spirit, how they give it to you. Okay, we know what a contract is, but do we know what the meaning of contract means? We know that. We know what the meaning is to contracts. But spirit is going to tell me what kind of contract it is. Looks like you'll be signing a contract in regards to a new car. I may see a vision of a new car. Or when you're a reader, you choose the words. Looks like you'll be looking at a contract of some sort, or someone would be taking you to court in regards to a contract that you broke. See how that breaks it down? See how the variety, it varies? It's not, you're like, contract. Contract can be a receipt. Something that has to do with going to court. You see the books in the background. See if this contract is fair to you or this other party, if it's regarding you or another party. I'd rather work with a million of different oracle cards than I would tarot cards. It's the same shit. It's the same. Beautiful cards. The devil. Like if you go into getting you your first deck, and then my first deck of cards was a tarot deck. I started off with the tarot deck. I did a reading on my aunt, and I nailed the reading. Chariot. It's going to be the same thing in any way that you apply it to your life. How do you think these tarot readers know how to speak the talk? They know how to sell you. They got it. They know how to apply it. But people don't look at it like that. They're like, oh, what? The Chariot? Page of Pentacles. Let me see. Wands. They don't have hazards. Swords. Devil. You got the full card. Cups. I want to say, what's the other word for pentacles? Because this is a different kind of deck. Let me see something. I don't know if it's let me see another word for John. Give me 1 second. Pentacles. What's another word for pentacles in tarot readings? another word. Another word for pent. Shit, hold on. Another word for pentacles. Okay. In tarot. There's another word. There's another word for it. They don't show it here to me. I don't want to keep you guys on hold in reference to it, but this deck doesn't have pentacles. You have cups. I think in this deck it means hazards. King of hazards. Let me see. Kings. I think if I'm not mistaken, Kings of hazards. I'm thinking it's pentacles. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So so in my deck here, hazards are pentacles. Pentacles in the tarot meaning means coins, means money. So if I pull out a card that says King of Hazards, of course, that's going to be, usually a king of hazards is going to be a man that represents money, a man who is able to make money come to him, or someone is going to, in the king status of money, is going to assist you in regards to blah, 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 blah. It's the same shit. Like, it's the same thing. That's why I use so many different, I have oracles upon oracle cards. This is another one. This is a future deck, which I do love. So I just wanted to let you know the difference. So be mindful and careful when you listen to these readers talk, because a lot of the time when they talk about their readings and they're using tarot cards, the same shit that they're telling you is the same shit that they're telling other people. It's the same shit. It doesn't change. And the reason why I'm pointing out the differences between the two is these people with these readings, and why are we talking about his past infidelities? Why are we saying that the reason why the helicopter crash was because of this and the other? Some people are stating that there was an argument before he left with Gigi, with his wife. Some people are saying that he had an argument with his wife before leaving out with his daughter to attend this game. What? What does that have to do with the crash? What does that have to do with the crash? Like, what does that have to do? Like, his daughter, he has an oldest daughter who probably have access to YouTube. And this is the shit that you guys are putting on Facebook to get... I swear I'm going to hurt my daughter. But... like, I'm just going to ignore her. Hold on. Let me just tell her to stop. So my apologies. So, and people are wanting to look at that. They want to read that. They want to listen to that. What does that have to do with the crash? If that's the case, let's say for instance that maybe that's what he's doing, right? Maybe there's um there might have been some stuff that was going on, but what does that have to do with the crash? I'm sorry. She knows I'm recording a video. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, I had to let my daughter in. But so that's what I was saying. When people do readings, it's so easy to use tarot card and they can pinpoint that to your everyday life. Because they're not speaking with spirit. I don't use a lot of tarot cards in my reading. I use oracle cards because I listen through spirit. I think don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's all bad and it's not truthful. There's a couple of people that I do follow on YouTube that I go ahead and listen to in regards to me because I am a Capricorn. So I watch a few people that do readings on YouTube. But there's some of the readers that I watch. They apply the same card to, if it's pulled, they say the same shit to everyone. It's just the way that they say it. It's the words that they use. So be mindful. And I just think, again, I'll say it again. I think that a lot of these readers who are doing Kobe reading and it has nothing to do with the fucking crash. Like, why are we paying? And this thing. If you have so many, and people are looking at YouTube as a platform for making money. I'm not trying to knock it. I'm not trying to take it away. I'm happy with my 200 views, 300 views. If I'm able to get 15,000 views one day, that's okay. But what I'm not going to do is continue to listen to someone who is speaking bullshit and using tarot cards to do it. That just doesn't make sense to me. Everything that you're talking in reference to this man's life has nothing to do with his crash. How about you go ahead and bring a reading out or do a reading on what you sense or what you see? You know what I mean? A lot of people don't. And when it comes to the spirit boxes, a lot of people are using spirit boxes, but who are you using as the messenger to contact these people on the other end? And then a lot of them always wonder why that they're having, they're seeing shadows or shit is not going so well. Shit is not going right. They're having issues at home. You're just doing readings, pulling in people, how do you, now Huff Paranormal, who is a great person, he's somebody different. But these other readings who are using spirit guides, okay, let me buy me a spirit box. Everybody is doing it. Let me buy me a spirit box and let me go ahead and do a reading on such and such. Anybody could be going through that box. How do you know that it's Kobe? I'm sorry, these are my rooms. I have these. What I was looking for is it's another thing I use to verify readings. Pendulum. This is crystal. Let's put this down a little bit. In regards to, this is for Kobe Bryant. Okay, we're going to use Kobe because I don't have all. No, we won't use Kobe. We're going to pull one different from, we're going to use let's use John Altobella. Okay, so I'm calling on the spirit of John Altobelli, born July 23rd of, I'm sorry, May 8th of 1963. We're going to use John Altobelli, who was born May 8th of 1963. Please assist me, my guardian angel, spirit guides, and my ancestors. Okay. Is John Altobelli here with me, born May 8th of 1963. Left to right for me is yes, up and down is no. Okay, so we're going to use John Altobelli, born March 8th, 1963. And are you here with me doing this reading? So we got swinging from left to right. He is here with me. Thank you, John. So I just want to ask you one question. Okay. The color of the fog that surrounded the air that particular day, was the cloud that you were able to see outside the helicopter, was it white? Can you swing the pendulum harder than that? Okay. As I mentioned to you, left to right is yes, up and down is no. So the color of the cloud that day was not white. Okay, great. Okay. Thank you for that information. Was the color of the fog a medium to a dark gray? Can you swing the pendulum a little harder for me, John, so it can be seen on camera? Can you swing it for me harder for me? Thank you. Now, I had made a video, and I will be making a video on the rest of the members on the that was on there, and I do apologize about what happened. It's sad. Everyone is mourning. I have one more question. I'm just going to let you be because I want to save the rest for when I do the reading. Um, did the pilot era, did the pilot tell the kids what was happening that day? So did the pilot tell the kids what happened? Can you swing a little bit harder so they can see? Okay, we're getting, okay. So it's going in circles. So that means it's thinking. Maybe, okay. So maybe we don't ask the wrong question. Did the pilot inform everyone in the helicopter? Wait. I see now that you know what I'm asking. Did the pilot in the day in question informed all passengers in the helicopter about what was going on? Okay, he's going up and down, so he's saying no. Okay, because that's what I seen in my vision. Thank you, John. One more question and then I'm going to let you go. When before the helicopter crashed, okay, before the helicopter crash, did the pilot get turned around and give you guys a look to indicate that something was wrong? Can you swing harder for me, John? Swing harder for me, John. Thank you, John. So left to right is a yes. Thank you. I do appreciate you, John. I think I'm going to work with you guys tomorrow. Um, so as I mentioned in my reading about Kobe, the pilot did turn around and give the parents that look that something was wrong. They knew. He did not tell the kids. Didn't mention it to the kids. So my pendulum was going in circular motion. Okay. So when it's a yes, we're doing this left to right. When the pendulum is not understanding the question, they're going to circle. Confused. They're confused. So I had to ask the question, did he inform all passengers on the helicopter of what was going on? That means including the kids. It was back and forth saying no. As I mentioned in my vision, he didn't tell the kids. He didn't even open his mouth. All he did was gave the adults that look. So be mindful of what you guys are reading and listening to. Everyone want to know exactly what happened. Again, I work with spirit. I try to work with spirits directly in my reading. So just be mindful. There was something else that I wanted to. I'll speak on more of the vision I had. I was going to put it in this reading, but I'm going to do it on the other readings that I do for everyone else. It's going to be an extensive reading. It's going to be long because we are dealing with 7 other people. So it's going to be an extended reading. It's going to be long. So be prepared. I'll see if I'm able to. And that's the thing. Spirit sometimes be like, girl, you not finna rush through this shit. We need to tell it like we need to tell our story. You not about to shorten this for nobody. If they want to know exactly what happened, if they want to know what's going on with them, we're going to work through you to tell you, but you're going to take your time. You are not going to be rushed through this. I can sit here all day and say, I don't want this reading to be long. I'd be like, I don't want this reading to be long. Spirit to tell me, bitch, this ain't about what you want. If this is about what you want, then don't do this reading because it's not going to be that. Sometimes I can do a reading and get it done in a half hour. There's sometimes when I do the reading, it'll be an hour, hour and a half. Spirit is going to make themselves known. They're going to give you as much information as they can to let you know exactly what happened. So, and that's what I'm saying. Be mindful about these tarot readers that are on here. Yeah, their page look all pretty and shit. They got music playing and all this other good shit. And they have 50, 60, 70, 100 and something viewers. Okay, the more viewers they get, the more subscribers they get, the more money they get off YouTube. And that's with any social media. Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. The more viewers and subscribers, and they see that the world, you're a person of interest, and the world is trying to check you out, whether you speaking bullshit or not. These people are getting paid. You listening to their reading, they getting paid off you just sitting there listening. You know what I mean? If you just looking, if you go ahead and you watch this person, just if you just happen to tap on that readers or tarot readers page, and you happen to just tap into that one video, and you watch it for just a minute, that's a viewer that they can see, the system can see, and they get paid off of that. So the more viewers that these people have, the more money, the more checks or more money they get in reference to the checks that YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat produces for them. The more the merrier, the more the better. So if they're doing a reading and half the shit is garbage, as long as they got proof that a reader has so many viewers, they're gonna get paid, whether you like it or not. And I don't I don't even, I look at the title. Okay. When I see the title, I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna listen to that bullshit. But I'm not here to tell you what you guys need to do. I'm really not. I'm just trying to give you some information. Again, at the end of the day, I don't want you to say that, Bernadette is on bullshit what she's speaking. I want you to understand that, you know what, she has some sort of connection. She's speaking to somebody over there. Somebody's supplying her some information. They're supplying her some visions, and it seems accurate with what the news is saying. Take my information and put it against what these people are saying. No one is really bothered by the fact that machine or device was in the helicopter. No. It's a device to tell you how exactly low you were going. You think that would have helped? No. He couldn't see. He couldn't see through the clouds. You see the pendulum. He couldn't see. The vision showed me the color of the clouds. It was gray. He couldn't see through it. It was thick. They all couldn't see. Anyway, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Because I'm going to tell you, this YouTube channel of mine, you are going to absolutely love. Like I said, it ain't going to be glitters and glam. You're not going to hear music. It ain't going to be shit pretty about it. I'm just going to give it to you raw, the way that they see fit. Okay, I will apologize to you now. Sometimes this mouth is really ratchet, but that makes people love my readings. I don't sugarcoat shit. In the situation, it was bad. It was all the way bad. Bad. But no one but God could have stopped that. And I think that's the issue. That's the problem. No one but God could have stopped that. No one. Let's say he had the box. Let's say he had it. Again, he couldn't see shit. Only way that would have not happened if God would have came down and removed those clouds, that fog. It's unfortunate. It's sad. Gigi can't, the survivors won't be able to live the rest of their life. And yes, we are going to miss them in physical form. But trust and believe me, if you understand and work on how to make the spiritual connection. Vanessa, she's Spanish. Oh, she go speak to that man every day if she hasn't already. His daughters, he's going to come to them. His family, if you guys go back and you go watch Huff Paranormal, if you watch his spirit box reading off of Kobe, and my guy was like, wait a minute, why did Kobe said, I just talked to my mother? His mother is alive, right? Yes, his mother's still alive. When he sat up there and he said to Huff in the spirit box that he just spoke to his mother, he spoke to his mother, meaning he either got into a dream with her and told her something, she had a vision, he gave her some sort of sign. He came to that woman. He was able to go to that woman, and maybe his mom is spiritual. Who knows? But Vanessa is. Can't tell me no Spanish woman is not. Again, my mother was Puerto Rican. Okay? Spirituality is my middle name. Middle name. You know what? I think I might. I think I might change my YouTube name. I think I'm gonna be Bernadette Spiritual Bunch. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I see it. But anyway, think about it, people. Think about it. Don't let the bullshit fool you. Don't let it. Don't let it. But again, we're going to go ahead and come back tomorrow. I still got to work on, I wasn't even trying to get this reading to be 40 minutes. Again, I'm going to do my research and get the other date of birth so I can go ahead and do the rest of my reading. You have it here first. You've seen John came through. He was here. He said it was a gray cloud surrounded. He acknowledged what I said in reference to the pilot turning back, giving the adults the look. And no, he did not tell everyone on that. He didn't tell all passengers, meaning the girls, what was happening. Anywho, let me up this reading so that you guys can see it. Again, for all those that has commented, oh, I love you guys. Even the ones that don't like me, I still love you. Thank you for the new subscribers. At the end of the day, you're probably saying, Brenda, what are you trying to accomplish? I am trying to accomplish that we are able to connect to our loved ones on the other end. I am trying to provide a little more insight information as to what happened in reference to this crash. Tomorrow it can be someone else. It can be anything else. I'm going to dig deep with my ancestors to provide you with as much information as we can. Okay? Hopefully what I'm going to do is, while I'm doing this reading tomorrow in reference to everyone that was also on the helicopter, I'm not going to use my light. Okay, we're not going to use, I have a crystal ball. We're going to pull the crystal ball out. We're going to do it big. Do the crystal ball. We're going to light some candles. I'm going to set my phone as a recorder. I'm going to have my iPad to be recording in the background. Maybe we can catch an orb. Maybe we can catch something. Maybe we can listen and hear something on the my phone. The reason why I mentioned that, because other readings that I have done, I think in the R. Kelly reading that I have posted, if you haven't heard anything, I'm playing his music in the background. And I didn't hear this with my ears, but there's a part of R. Kelly's music where it became distorted. And you could actually hear it and see it on my live. Some of the videos, you can see an orb here. They always come to... I want to think of my place as being a portal, but for the good. I don't tolerate anything bad. They don't come. I don't do none of that. None of that. They keep their distance, which is away from this area here. Don't speak on it. I don't bring it in. We're not doing that. But we're going to do that. We're going to get the crystal ball out. Go get some candles. I'm going to put my recorder on. I'm going to go ahead and light my incense. We're going to go ahead and have my iPad here recording too. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure out a way. We'll figure it out a way. Maybe one day I'll buy me a better camera or something. We'll figure it out. Have a great evening. I want to wish you all lights, love, and plenty of blessings. Again, I want to thank you all for the comments. Kentron, if I mispronounced your name, I do apologize. I am going to give you what you want. Thank you for your comment. I like that. I like that. The energy that you possess. I like that. So we'll go ahead and get this on together. If you guys can find me the information, let's do this. Why don't we go? This will be my first contest. Okay. So my first contest, we're going to make it simple. first contest. The person who can DM me with the correct birthday of Sarah Chester, Peyton Chester, the pilot Ara Zaboyan, and Christina Malzer, the coach, the first person that can give me back their exact birthday, put in the year. Even though I can get the year. If you can bring me back and send me their correct date of birth, I will give you a free reading. And this reading will be done, recorded between the person that I'm giving. You have to be okay with me recording our reading so that I can upload it for everyone to see on my YouTube channel. Okay, I've said enough. It's about 45 minutes, 54 seconds in. A great evening to you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. More to come. Have a great one. Bye.